The other one that's a little smaller. The Boys and Girls Club entrance to the club itself is through the middle of these three doors. We're going to fill this ramp in like it was originally, put the original stairs back on. There'll be a gate, and the Boys and Girls Club will come through the gate and into here. The original administrative entrance to the school was at the end of that wing. That's the administrative entrance to the Boys and Girls Club. So there are two entrances. So the staff, Dominique and other people working here, would most likely go in that door into the administrative side. And all the kids and parents and other people using the club would come through this door here.
I ask is because certain parts of the area, when you have brownstones, there's a different income from the people on the other side. So when you do a medium income, I want to know how far down the street you look.
It's
no, but my thing was
a wider area. So you're picking up brownstones, and you know what? It is what it is.
But what about within the 5 boroughs? Because I know people that live in the Bronx.
They can apply.
They can apply.
She's not talking about who can apply.
No, she's talking about
income. What's the basis for the area getting income?
Right.
Anyone can apply.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a resident.
You have to be within
there are preferences. We had a community board meeting recently, and there are preference categories. So they get housed first or selected first. There's a 5% mobility impaired, so people with 2% hearing and vision.
Okay.
And then 50% are residents from the community. So a big community portion.
Wow.
And then there's a municipal, 5% municipal employee.
How about senior citizen?
What's that?
Senior citizen.
No, there's no preference for seniors. No, they're just, what's that?
Veterans.
Yeah,
Veterans. No. I mean, they can apply in any of those, but there's not a preference category, and there's not a senior or veteran category. Which is really the only way we could do the project. We have to preserve the building. So there are a number of things we have to keep. We put a new cornice on that wasn't there. We put historically correct windows in. We completely preserved the facade and replaced a lot of the terracotta that wraps the windows. A lot of that's new. You can't tell because we had it all cast from the original pieces. So there's a lot of money and a lot of time going into preserving aspects of the building. They talk a lot about like character defining features. Just generally, those are, this is an H-shaped building, right? 2 courtyards. If you look from the sky, it looks like a big H. We have to keep H-shaped circulation. The facade is one thing. We're keeping trim. I'm going to show you walls that we preserved down there that have these glazed bricks like this. Here. This is all going to have glazed bricks. They don't make these anymore. So we put them all back up on the wall over there. So and there's things like there's a small principal's platform, like a little stage on the 4th floor. It's all wood, very detailed wood. That's going back up. The administrative entrance. The whole original entrance with this beautiful stair going up is all being restored the way it was. But then a lot of the building's new. Certainly all the residential parts are new, but we're putting a baseboard and the trim where the old doors and transoms were, that's going back up on the walls.
What about the ceiling?
This gets sheetrock, so you don't see anything. You can see all the junk. Yeah, we decided it was never really visible. That was never the point. So we're not keeping that visible. Yeah. No, that was both. Yeah, it was a lot of inside. So the way the space is divided, there's a wall that goes down the middle, right here, residential. It's completely shut off from the Boys and Girls. Okay? One of the things that they asked us to do, because this space was originally one big open space, they asked us, the SHPO Preservation Office, to put in windows up here, so when you come into this space, you see through and you can see that the spaces were connected. It's a little detail, I don't know that people will pick up, but that's one of the things that we had to commit to doing. This is a multi-purpose space for the Boys and Girls Club. There'll be a glass vestibule at the doors, so you'll come in, there'll be like an airlock. There's lots of security, so we've had to work out how the locking systems are for all the doors and key fobs and closed circuit TVs and all that. So there's a lot of security. Kitchen area, or there is a kitchen area? No, there's a pantry kitchen behind you. Wow.
Is she okay?
Let's keep on moving, because I know Dominique's waiting. Let's just gather everything.
These are temporary?
No, the stairs are new stairs. They're yeah, this where we are bathrooms. Okay, just so you understand, you know, this room technically kind of ends here. Bathrooms will go in here, so this wall will be, you know, will end somewhere here, and then there's a corridor that takes you around. This is another space, this like a square space right here. That's Boys and Girls Club. There's a door. It basically, this gets finished, the bathrooms are there, but it kind of gets closed off. Yeah, there's a passageway around to this side. We are, as I mentioned, there's a community space in the basement that the Boys and Girls Club will be able to share. So we're basically letting them into the residential building through a door.
Going down there, okay.
For different age kids. Each of the rooms has, you know, a sink and some counter, you know, so you can wash your hands. The corridor runs down the space, and there are windows that run along the wall. So this will all be open with beautiful high windows. So the corridor will be very well lit, and some of that light will get into the program spaces. We can walk down and see.
So all this space is the club?
That's it?
All this space is the club?
Yeah.
Okay. We got plenty of
So they're all different sizes, right? There's a corridor here, right? So this is a room. This is a room. I think this room is designated as like a computer technology space.
Great.
How it ultimately gets laid out, I'm not really sure. But that's this space. Again, it's all by ages. Another space here. And then the oldest group, there's a door at the end of the corridor that lets you into one of the larger spaces, and this is for the older kids. And it has windows at the end. And remember, you're not seeing it, but these are very big windows, and it's very, very well lit.
Where's the door? I'm sorry, you said there was a door that...
Right here, right where I am. The corridor ends, and this becomes another space, right? That's the Boys and Girls Club. How are we on stairs? Can people go upstairs? I see a can. Can you go upstairs, or would you like to take the place? Yeah. You're okay? You're not going Okay, so again, the floor is laid out where the circulation runs along the outer walls. comes in to get around the stairs, goes down the middle of the building, and then around each of the wings. They're pretty much all laid out the same. Not every floor is the same. But I'm going to show you, I don't know what's open, but let's see. These are different. This smells, so we'll go quickly in and out.
Studio?
Yeah. There's a little bit of a smell. We're right in the middle.
Okay, now.
It's just breathing.
Bamboo. Okay, so now these are all different sizes. This happens to be a studio, right? There are studios, 1s, 2s, and there are some that we call deluxe studios, which are basically, they're on the second floor. They're 1 bedrooms without the bedroom wall. All right, so they're the size and the rent of a 1 bedroom. But because the SHPO office wanted us to keep the layouts of the classrooms throughout, and we said we can't do that because we can't fit the units in. We agreed that on the second floor, where we could, we would retain the location of the classrooms, which meant, see how this is 1 window? There are 3 windows, right? They didn't want us to divide the windows, 1 window from the other, which always happens in buildings like this. On the second floor, they're all in 1 apartment. All 3 windows are in 1 apartment, and it's not divided by a bedroom wall. All right. This is a small one. Some of these apartments are very, very large. This happens to be a smaller one.
Well, for a studio, it's not that
So you can't really see, but it's bamboo.
the bathroom?
No, that's a something.
Is it
This is just closet.
Yeah.
All right.
I
But
mean-
you can see it's bamboo floor. Right. Let me just
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
bamboo floors, ceramic tile,
Okay.
Nice.
Let me see.
solid wood cabinets.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go in, because I don't know what's
They
spread.
don't make
The
them
bathrooms have ceramic tile on the walls, white, all the way up around the shower.
Oh, good.
So how much would a
And
studio,
gray floor.
what's the price of a studio like this?
It's on the ad. We
Okay.
could go out and look on the
All
ad.
right.
It's probably several thousand, several hundred, sorry.
This have to be
Six.
about to get a rush.
Yeah. Come through. This is a 1 bedroom. So the entrance is there, not unlike the studio. 2 windows, the 3rd window's here,
Oh,
and this is the bedroom there.
nice.
This wall gets closed in, and you go into the bedroom around that corner. You can see the door here. Right? This wall gets closed up, so you're seeing these open. They're not okay?
You got a window in the bedroom?
Yeah, this is just like those.
Right. Nice big window. I mean, you could put a loft in here. See, these ceilings are high enough that you can put a bed. You can make this a loft bedroom. How about a loft bedroom up here? A loft bedroom.
Yeah. Around 13 to 6. They're the same height on all floors. We dropped this. We dropped that, yeah. For lots of reasons.
Yeah.
We didn't want people building something over it, or so it's just easier. We had a lot of mechanical stuff to put, so just proportionate. We'll have the same bedroom, tile floor. Is this bathroom up? Yeah, you can see it's a little bit more finished, white tile, nice, simple, homemade. So that's it. Yeah, it's beautiful spaces.
All the windows had to be custom?
Excuse me?
All the windows had to be custom?
Oh my God, yeah. Turn it, yeah. We're going over by a truck.
Thank you.
The Boys and Girls Club needs something. Government matters. So, Silicon Harlem, we believe that it's important to have all the candidates come together. We're producing the very first technology and innovation debate. So all 7 candidates that are vying for Charlie's seat have committed to come. It's on March 28th at 6 o'clock. It's at Mist on 116th Street. And we will, whatever Dominique wants to announce that night, we've already got 500 RSVPs, and it's grown. We're still a couple of weeks away. So we've already talked about it, but if there's some things we want to share about what we've experienced today or whatever, the Boys and Girls Club has that opportunity to do that for the whole community that's going to be out. Every community board, all of our stakeholders are all sort of being there. MTV's coming. It's going to be a very big night. So we hope everyone comes. It's free. And the borough president's going to be bringing some words. Charlie is going to be there. It's going to be a tremendous event. And we couldn't do it without our partner, Boys and Girls Club.
What time is the event? And do we?
It starts at 6 o'clock.